Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this video is going to be about my fitness journey story because last week I posted a poll on Instagram and I asked which video you guys would like to see, whether it was a fitness Q&A or my fitness journey, and I really don't remember the results because I was so busy with school. And so I posted it this morning and you guys want to hear my fitness journey story, so I am going to be giving you guys tips and stuff you guys can do to lose weight. So if you guys want to know how I lost so much weight and how I'm getting my abs, keep watching and make sure you give it a thumbs up, you like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified every time I do a video. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, to start off, this all started off in June, and I was like, okay, because I was going to Mexico. This is what motivated me, but also because I wanted to lose weight. But if it wasn't for going to Mexico, I don't think I would have lost some of the weight in May and June. So my grandma told me, like, oh, we're leaving at the end of June, like right after I got off of school, the next day. So I was like, oh my god, I have less than a month to lose some weight. And so I was like, okay, it shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, wrong thought that I had. It was actually extremely hard. It was super hard, but I don't discourage you to not try it because nothing's impossible, like we all say, and it's not. At the end, I was like, oh my god, I'm glad I started working out. So I did start eating healthy, going to the gym every night, but I noticed that it was taking like a while, and like I wasn't noting change, and there was days where I would go back up to my weight that I was, and then I would drop back down. So I was like confused, thinking like, what's going on? Like I just wanted to quit. I was at the point of quitting, and I was like, that's it, I'm just gonna go to Mexico like this, like I'm not even gonna lose weight. But I was like, nope, I can't give up, because if I give up, what am I proving to myself? Pretty much nothing. I'm basically letting my weight get a hold of me and putting me down. So I was like, okay, no. I was like, you know what? I have to try harder. So I would go to school every day. Yeah, I did get people offering me, do you want this? Do you want some chips? Do you want candy? And it was so hard. I'm not kidding you, so hard to say no. There was some times where I'd say yeah and I'd get a little bit, but I was like, I can't keep doing this to myself. Like, I keep saying a little bit. Like, I kept saying, I'm gonna get a little bit, like just a little handful, and the next day, I won't do this. And guess what? The next day, someone would offer me something, and there I go, getting a little bit, and I would get so mad at myself because I'm like, why can't I just say no? Like, I don't understand the word no, like just no. And there was a time where I told my friends, okay, you know what, like I'm doing this, I'm trying to lose weight, so please don't offer me anything. But some of my friends would forget, and I don't blame them. I mean, it's rare that people in high school go on diets and try to lose weight. So I was like, okay, like, it's totally understandable. They're still going to offer because people forget, and I don't blame you. I mean, I would forget too. But I was like, okay, I mean, I'm going to try my hardest. So I did lose some weight. I did go from 150 down to 140, and I was like, oh my god, like I did it. Like I went down to 140 before Mexico, and this was literally less than a month. I'm not kidding you, less than a month. But I did it, so I was like, okay, and that time came. I went to Mexico, and in Mexico I was like, okay, I lost all the weight back at home, so here I'm not gonna really watch what I'm eating, but I'm also not gonna eat so much junk. And guess what I did? I ate chips and a soda every single day that I was there, and I was there for almost 2 weeks. But I was like, you know what? I lost weight, so it doesn't hurt to lose it back when I come. And we did walk a lot over there, and it is pretty hot, so we were sweating constantly, and we would walk everywhere. Like, it's not like here you get on a car and go everywhere. No, over there you mostly walk. And so I was like, I hope I don't go up, and I was stressing about it. In Mexico, I was like, I hope my weight doesn't go back up. Like, I just hope, like I pray to God it just doesn't go back up, or at least past 145. And I was like, okay, I need to stop stressing over this weight. And I was like, that's it, like I'm just not gonna worry about it. So the times were coming, and literally we would eat once a day. We were so distracted with doing fun stuff, all these cool stuff, walking everywhere, that we would only eat once a day, and we would mostly eat beans, rice, tortillas, like the typical stuff, which was really good. Like, I want to go back to Mexico to eat that. But anyways, I was like, okay. So it was that time we came back home, and I was like, okay. The next morning, I'm like, I'm gonna weigh myself, and I'm praying to God I did not go up past at least 145. Got on the scale, guess what? I actually even lost a pound. I came back weighing 139, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I did not go a single pound up. I actually went a pound down. So I was so excited, and at the same time, I was a bit confused, thinking, okay, I ate a bag of chips every day and a soda every day, and I never drink soda, okay? Never. I always drink water, not even juice, nothing. So I was like confused, and I was like, what the heck? Like, how did I lose it? But then I was like, okay, I was walking a lot, I was sweating a lot, so come on. And I was like really happy, and then boom, July gets here. Well, we were already in July, but you know, and I was good, and I was doing really good. I was eating a little bit here and there. And then I go back on the scale maybe like now. Like, I was like, no, like, I can't do this. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I started eating junk. I went back to eating junk, and I was like, whatever. Like, not giving up, but I didn't care. So as I was eating junk and stuff, like, my weight never really went up. It just stayed at 145, and it was almost August, and I was like, school's gonna start already. Like, I want to be more skinnier, you know, like, not more skinnier, but I wanted to get skinny and fit and look good, you know. And I was like, okay, at the beginning of August, I'm literally gonna start. Well, yeah, right, the fair, I forgot. And I was like, great, every time I go to the fair, you know, I get the spiral fries, the best fries ever, like, literally best fries ever. And I was like, great, now I'm gonna have to start after the fair, because how am I gonna start before I go to the fair and not being able to eat anything? Like, I'm not gonna torture myself like that. So I was like, okay, so the time comes, we'll go to the fair, whatever. And I had to wait the actual 2 weeks when the fair was over, because we would go here and there. We didn't just go one day to the fair, we went multiple times. So I was like, okay, after those 2 weeks, I really need to start. Because after those 2 weeks, we literally started August 27th, I believe. And I had like, I think a week and a half or so, or 2 weeks. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I am not gonna drop the weight. But I was like, okay, whatever, 5 pounds I can lose in a week. And I started working out and eating good, like healthy stuff, little portions. And if we would go out to a restaurant, I would make like a wise choice and try to eat healthy, even though it's hard. But I still achieved it, and I got down to 140 back again before school started. So I was pretty happy, and I was like, I'm glad I'm starting school like at 140 again. Like, you know, I don't mind that weight. It's not bad. It's like perfect. So I did start school at a perfect weight, and I was very comfortable where I was at. I was still eating small portions and eating good, no sodas, no juices, nothing, just water. And at school, I would eat for breakfast either the chocolate bars, the oatmeal bars or something like that, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, either or, every morning. And I was like, okay, I can't keep doing this, because how am I gonna get to where I want to be? So I did tell my dad, like, oh, I eventually want to start the diet. It was a week into school, no, 2 weeks into school, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start the diet. Like, oh well, I know it's the beginning of school, but I'd rather do it now, so later on I don't have to worry about it so much. So my dad's like, okay, we went to the store, bought chicken and rice, because that's what the diet consists of. But I also did buy broccoli, because chicken and rice does get eventually boring, and you want to add some vegetable in there. And we did buy almonds, because that's part of the snack. So I did start the diet, and it's been going pretty good. I am barely going into my second week. This week coming up will be starting my second week, and so far I have lost 5 pounds in a week and 2 days. Like, literally 5 pounds. I went from 137 to 132. Right now my current weight is 132.4. So I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm almost at 130. Like, I went literally from 150 in June to 132 right now, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm shocked, like I actually did this. And this diet is really good. Like, it's really strict and hard because this is all you can eat, and it's like you can't really eat what others are eating, but eventually after 2 weeks or so your body will get used to it. And the reason that my body's used to this is because I've already done little diets here and there, and I eat little portions, and I eat chicken and rice mostly every day regardless if I'm on the diet or not, because that's what we only have in our house, like fish and chicken. Like, we don't eat meat like cow meat or bacon or none of that stuff, so we don't have to worry about it. And we really don't have junk at our house either. We don't have juices, we only have milk and water, and it's like that helps me a lot. The people around you should support you and help you when you're trying to diet and stuff, and so far for me, they have been supporting me, and they tell me like, you could do this, and you need positive support. A key to losing weight is your mindset. Being positive is the number one key to losing weight. You literally can't have a negative mindset into losing weight, because negativity only puts you down and makes you want to quit. And that's something we are trying to avoid the most when losing weight. So no matter how hard it's going to be, you always have to tell yourself, I got this, I can do this, all this positive stuff. For me, to get to where I wanted to be, you need to do mostly cardio instead of actual like weightlifting and stuff. They tell you to do 30 to 45 minutes because that's when you actually start shedding calories the most. So that's what I've been doing, and I did get to 135. So after 135 is when I started training with my dad, and we usually do cardio, and in between sets of legs, arms, or abs. It's depending, and every day is different. Don't mind my dogs. And I am going to explain to you how this diet works. So the way the diet works is, for breakfast I eat chicken and rice, and that's roughly around 7. So around 10 I eat a snack, which is, I count my almonds, and I eat 10 almonds with half an apple. Then for lunch around 12 I eat chicken and rice again, little portions, literally little portions. Then like at 2 I eat my other 10 almonds and my other half an apple. Then after that at 3 o'clock I eat chicken and rice, and then snack is at 5 o'clock, and I eat 15 to 20 almonds. And at 6 o'clock I eat dinner, which is chicken and broccoli instead of rice. I do steam my broccoli, no seasonings, nothing, just steamed. My chicken, I only put lemon, that's it, just lemon. And I usually cook it on the pan, but my mom got a new air fryer, so I use that. Literally no, you need to use no oil, nothing. Like, it works so good, and no seasonings, and that's literally my diet. And I usually do 30 minutes of cardio at the gym with in between sets of I do 30 minutes cardio, and then I do my extra cardio with in between sets of abs, legs, or arms. Literally that's all I do, and that's how I'm losing weight. And hopefully if you guys use this method, keep me updated and let me know if this works for you guys. DM me. I will be linking my Snapchat, my Instagram down below, so make sure you check that out, and DM me, show me before and after pictures, and drink lots of water. At least 4 water bottles a day should be enough water. Actually, probably drink more now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and this little story time. I tried not to make it so long, but hope you liked it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you share with any other people and have them check out this video. And make sure you turn on that bell button to get notified every time I post a video. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back with more fitness, and I think the next video will be the Q&A fitness. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.